Hey, in today's video, we're going to have some fun. Going to take you guys on a little adventure into 1848 to one of the earliest California gold rush sites that we've ever been to. We found a couple cool things, and more importantly, I want to show you guys some incredible feats that we found hidden in the creek. Things that you will not believe that these miners were able to do with just hands, picks, and shovels. Okay, stay tuned. Let's get started. I'm looking around out here for my hunting partner, Kevin. He's out here somewhere. I've been calling him and haven't found him, but I wanted to show him this, but I'll show you guys. About 6 months ago, I dug something that was really cool, something I've always wanted to find, and I just popped another one out right now. The one that I found 6 months ago was this same button right here, but the shank on the back was missing. This one, the shank is fully intact and the back looks beautiful. All the lettering back there is nice, and it's a great coat button. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says US on it. Let's see if I can focus in on that for you there. So it says US, it has an eagle on there and a little chain or rope at the bottom. And it's a great coat button. Like I said, I dug one of these 6 months ago, and just to find one in a career is amazing, let alone to find two of these in the same year. I'm just absolutely floored right now. Well, the great coat was an issued coat issued by the United States military, and you can see the one that I dug here today is a little bit earlier, 1840s to like mid 1850s, and the one that I dug 6 months ago is a different design, and you can see that's more 1860s, so right in line with the US Civil War period. All right, so I just dug this old rusty piece of metal out of the ground right here. Just junk. Nothing to look at here, right? Just old rusty metal, so we'll throw it over here by the tree like everybody else does and let someone else come across it, right? Oh, hang on a minute. I got a few problems with that. Number one, yeah, it's a rusty old piece of junk, but let's take a look at this for a second. It came from a site where we know there's 1850s activity in here. So stop and look at this thing for a second and study it. Look at the way it's made, the construction techniques on it. Why? Because someday you might need to date another site. And you can see that it had, it was a pail, a bucket, and it had a riveted fastener here for the handle, and then one on the other side that broke off. And number two, it's sitting right here, so before you leave this area, you better circle everything in a spiral pattern right here and work your way out from exactly right here where this is at, because a miner had this bucket right here, and for some reason it's sitting right here, and there could have been a camp just right here where we're at. And number three, think about this for a second. How important is a bucket or a pail to a miner? It's no less important than a gun or a buckle or a button or something else you find that they needed every day to survive, a pocket knife or a Bowie knife. Oh, there's my rattlesnake again. Yeah, he's close. He's right over there somewhere. We'll go find that rattlesnake in a minute. Anyway, nothing more important than a pail. You could compare this to, like I said, a gun, a knife, or anything else. It's something they had to have for water, for digging. You look in the old gold rush diaries, and they all talk about how many pails of dirt they dug every day to get the gold they were looking for. They washed the dirt, they say. And they'll tell you they washed 12 pails of dirt and made, you know, $4 that day. I'm down here on the side of the creek, and this just hurts my brain when I look at this. I can't believe the amount of labor that was done to stack all this rock, and it goes all the way down the side of the creek. I don't know if you can see the scale of that, but that's about 12 to 15 feet high. So let's say you have a 40 or 50 pound rock in your hands. Are you going to climb up the side of all those other rocks to get to the top to put it up there? I mean, how did it get that high? And look at the size of those rocks. Many of those are over 100 pounds. Up there with any other modern building feat that we know of today. I mean, this is just crazy, the amount of earth that these guys moved, the rocks that the miners moved in California. It's just hard to grasp, hard to believe for me. Anyway, I just want to show you a little picture of it here. Hey, look at these rocks over here, and you got to ask yourself, what kind of people did this? I mean, did they use steam donkeys and steam powered? These rocks down here are over 1,000 pounds each, the size of car motors. Some are even bigger than that. And there's a big giant pile of them right there. Someone stacked all of those massive rocks by hand. You can see Kevin down there for scale, the scale of these rocks. They're thousands of pounds. So, several of them are probably at least a ton, but how did they do that? How did they stack those rocks like that? Down in the middle of a canyon, in the middle of nowhere, literally. Just unbelievable. That's all I can say. I'm going to take a second and tell you guys a little bit about me. My name is Mark Dayton. I've been a very active and avid treasure hunter for over 35 years, mostly metal detecting and looking for coins and relics, and sometimes for gold. I'm a published author on the subject of treasure hunting. I speak at seminars and metal detecting clubs all across the western United States. And I also like to make videos, as you can see here. I've been on a few TV shows as well. These videos are a lot of hard work. They take sometimes hours to make. The easy part is going out and finding the treasure. The hard part is making these videos for you guys. If you like the channel and you like the content, I'd appreciate it if you just take a second to give me a like down below. That really helps the channel a lot, and it also tells me that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Also, if you want to be notified when I have a new video coming out, hit the subscription button down below and subscribe to the channel, and there's a little bell there you can ring as well, and that will tell you every time I put up a new video, and you'll be one of the first ones to see it. I so appreciate you guys taking the time out of your lives to watch the channel, and I hope that I can make content that you enjoy.